I don't care what Backstage says. I don't care what Google says. I want to do what works. I look at what works. And here's the thing. It's like, you're going to see a lot of articles on Google. You're going to see a lot of articles on Backstage, right? On the cookie cutter way to do things, right? My thing is, I don't want to do like the cookie cutter thing, because it's like everybody's going to try to do that. And then when everybody starts trying to do that, you realize that not everybody's where they want to be, right? So it's like, if you're following a cookie cutter process and it's not getting you where you want to be, but then the people that are doing things a bit unorthodox or a bit unconventional are actually winning, who would you want to follow? Who would you want to listen to, right? What I pay attention to is patterns, right? I have good pattern recognition skills, and I pay attention to the patterns of those who are successful and who are where I want to be. And that's who I extract from, and that's where I implement into my process, right? Look at pattern recognition, what's getting the results, and that's how I execute, right? I don't care what Google or Backstage says, because everybody's doing that. And guess what? Not everybody's a working actor, right? You're gonna see articles on what a perfect headshot looks like, what a perfect acting reel looks like. And you've done those things over and over again, and you're probably still in the same position, right? So it's like, you can see all these things online all the time, but my thing is I follow what works, and I pay attention to patterns. And I think if more people like did that and weren't so worried about being by the book and like following a specific step or a specific rule, right? And they were just open to like shifting or being a little unconventional, or, you know, doing things a bit differently, then I feel like a lot more people would find success. But everybody is so like, you know, oh, I need to do it this way, this way, this way. And it's like, well, is that way working for you? If it's not, I think you need to reevaluate, right? And I haven't always done things by the book. I've taken the unconventional path several times, and it's worked for me. Like I say, if you pay attention to patterns, looking at the actors that are on the come up the most right now, that, you know, are doing the most work, and you're starting to see them every single way, you notice that their path is a bit unconventional, right? They did things a bit unorthodox, right? They didn't follow the by the book steps. And if you notice, a lot of the actors that feel stuck are following everything by the book. They're following what the Backstage article says, right? What it says on Google, right? What this acting coach said, or what this acting conservatory said, right? I noticed that most of the actors that come from these conservatories aren't even working. And you'll notice actors that never went to an acting class, never went to an acting conservatory, that are killing it in the game, because they just understand being different, setting themselves apart, right? And doing things a bit unconventional can work, right? So if you're interested in this, you could just comment the word START below, and I could send you the information and get you involved in this program, because I'd love to help you out.